Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Trucker Kid channel. This is your host Xavier. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for this awesome video. Alright, boys and girls, we got a big one this week. So series of events that taken place. I was supposed to leave out Sunday for a trip to North Carolina, Wilson, North Carolina, but I ended up not feeling all that hot, so I ended up staying home Sunday. Then I had a load that was going to North Charleston, South Carolina. That deal changed. They ended up swapping my load, giving that to another driver that I know pretty well. And they gave me this load. I got a load of Bonnell aluminum. Not really tremendously tall load. Fairly light. I got a big old run this week. The first stop is going to be in Manhattan, Kansas, which I'm probably about an hour outside of. And then my second stop is going to be in Aurora, Colorado. Then my last and final stop, this is a 3-stop run. My last stop is going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah. So far everything's going on track to where I'm trying to hopefully be able to get back late Friday evening, if not Saturday morning, early Saturday morning. So I like runs like this because I know what my entire week's going to consist of. I like instead, like most of the time, I go here, pick up a back haul, and then I don't know where I'm going to next or anything like that, or whether or not I get to come home for my 10-hour break, which normally I don't get to. But it is what it is. But yeah, but I'd like to say I know what I'm gonna get with this, and 9 times out of 10, actually about 10 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna be picking up hay. So if I had to guess, I'll probably be picking up hay in Wyoming. But who knows? Crazier things have happened. Right now it's like 40-something degrees, so it's definitely pretty chilly. That's why I got you see my breath and got my hoodie on. Got me a nice warm cup of Joe. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my pre-trip inspection. Roll on down the road. Like I said, it'll be about an hour and 4 minutes till I get there. So we'll see how quick we can get this unloaded. Unfortunately, with these Bonnell loads, especially the multi-stop ones, they kind of stack them all over the place. So I'll have to untarp this entire load. It's a 3-tarp load. I'm going to have to take all the tarps off, and probably a couple black tarps underneath there too. Undo everything, let them take off what belongs to them, then I got to retarp this whole thing. So hopefully I won't be there too long, and they're pretty fast with unloading me. The last time I had a load of Bonnell that I delivered, they kind of took their sweet time unloading me. So again, hopefully that won't be the case, but we shall see. All right, y'all, we made it to our first stop in what's that name? Manhattan, Kansas. The first window place. Got her backed up on tarp. They're currently unloading us right now. Didn't think I was gonna have to back into this spot, but it wasn't too terribly bad, I guess. I'm starting to slowly get better at my backing, but I had to come around, turn my truck around, pull around this corner, and squeeze between these vehicles over here and this pile of stuff right here, and got her on in. It took me a little bit, but if you take your time with it, you'll get it every time. Just pay attention to what you're doing and take your time. Have no trouble backing in. But they're currently unloading me. Hopefully it won't take too long to get this unloaded. Eat too much of my time up. Thankfully it's only about a 7-hour drive to Denver. Well, Aurora, but it's a little neighborhood of Denver, basically Denver. So unfortunately, like I said, with this Bonnell stuff, you gotta re-tarp it every time you take it off. So I got my tarp sitting all the way over there because I don't really have nowhere else to put it. So I got them sitting right there. I'm going to have to pull back out there and put all 3 tarps back on it, and then we'll head down to Denver. Excuse me. Hopefully, cannot talk this morning. Hopefully, I can park there overnight, go ahead and get unloaded there, then run on to Salt Lake City, Utah, and drop that off. So let's see how it goes. Well, good morning, YouTube. We're at our second stop in Aurora, Colorado, basically Denver. It's a brisk 54 degrees, so I got my hoodie on. But of course, when it's when you're working hard dealing with these tarps, you still work up a sweat. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and be getting unloaded here soon. Looks like most of this stuff's gonna be left off here, so that's a good thing. Looks like it's all of this bundle right here, all of this side of the bundle, and all that over there, and then this little bundle on the side right here. And then from what it looks like, from judging by the labels, it's gonna be just this centerpiece and all that I'm taking to Utah. So it's gonna be a really light load. Thank you Jesus. So which means I probably only have to get away with one tarp. So I'm not complaining about that. We'll try one tarp. We may have to use two anyways, but I'm gonna try to have it centered up, have everything centered up on the trailer, and then we'll see what we're working with. But the guy on the forklift should be coming out any minute now, so I'm just gonna try and do some tidying up, try and get some of these tarps rolled back up, and we'll be getting unloaded. Man, y'all, I had to stop for a second. I was driving, I'm on Highway 287, northbound, in Livermore, Colorado. I've seen some better shots, better spots that really showcase the mountains and stuff, but I just had to stop real quick, take a few pics. This is awesome. This is another reason why we do this. You get to see cool stuff like this. This is another reason, aside from providing for family, you get to see stuff like this. Old Tennessee country boy like myself ain't never been out of the state, and I'm up out west in the mountains.
Head south on US 287 South.
That's awesome. Of course, the one pilot I choose that's like miles and miles and miles away. No, miles in between, I should say. The one freaking pilot I choose, and half the doggone pumps are ripped out of the ground. They're doing work to it, so now we're only reduced to these two right here that you see. And as you can imagine, it is a nightmare. I mean, navigating through here is a nightmare. And this looks like it's only like one exit and one entry. So I'm going to somehow, because I'm trying to take a shower too. I was trying to take a shower and fuel up all in one go. But I don't know how I'm going to do that now. Because like I said, I don't know if I want to fight this. I mean, I got plenty of time on my clock to make it there, but still, that's besides the point. I don't want to be sitting here at this pilot trying to fight for space and then having to try to, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we'll do. All right, guys. So we're at the final spot, Salt Lake City, Utah. Gonna drop this last little bundle of Bonnell off in the morning. I think they get here around 8 o'clock or something like that. But as you can see, I got the headphones in, eating me some grub, some little Campbell's chunky soup. It's like cheesy potatoes and bacon bits. Pretty good. Anywho, I'm just gonna crash for the night, probably watch a little Hulu, YouTube, my usual. Gonna drop this off and see what we got for our backhaul. I know it's gonna be hay, but hopefully everything will go smooth as far as picking that up and getting it loaded on the trailer fairly quick. I haven't been to a farm that took forever loading me as far as hay was concerned, but we'll just see how fast I can get it tarped and strapped up, because this will be the first time I'm doing this on my own. The first time when I went on my first run down to Colorado Springs and I picked up hay, I was actually fortunate enough to have some help. So I'm probably not going to get this time around, so we'll see how fast I can get this strapped up and try not to kill too much of my shift clock. So y'all stay tuned. Man, oh man, am I angry. Alright, so as you can see, we finally got some hay. We picked up some hay in Smithfield, Utah, right after we delivered our final stop in Salt Lake City. Well, I got this Big beast all nice and tarped. Well, what happened was, first off, I had to go to the scale and get the empty weight. The farmer didn't have his own scale on hand like I'm kind of used to. So I had to go leave after getting to the farm. I had to go back down the road about 10 minutes or whatever. About 10 minutes, get the empty weight, come back, get loaded, tarp all this stuff on, throw the straps, bungee, the whole shebang. I go back down the road to get my heavyweight. Well, I'm about 60 pounds over gross, and I forget what the exact weights were, but my drives were like ridiculously heavy, and then my tandems were over too. My tandems were slid a little bit forward. So I try to do some math. I do some math in my head, calculating. If I slid my tandems all the way back, then it'll take weight. It'll take the weight off there, but it would have still been over on that. And then if I slid forward enough, that'll take some weight off that. I honestly, you know what? My brain's so fried, I actually can't remember exactly how it went. But either way, no matter what I did, no matter how I slid the fifth wheel, I slid the tandems, didn't matter. It wouldn't scale out. And this was with the help of my safety manager. So I had to go back, turn around, go back to the farm, undo some of those tarps so he can get a bale off, and I can throw the tarp back over. That's why it looks uglier than it did at first. So that killed most of my day yesterday. I was furious. That just ruined everything because I hit all my spots on time. I got to sleep at all my stops. So I didn't, it was so much time that I saved doing that. And that was all for nothing. So now I'm probably not gonna get back till, shoot, I'll be good if I get back late Saturday night. I honestly don't think that's gonna happen. Just because of how far, because I'm only in Nebraska. I'm barely in Nebraska. I just crossed the Wyoming-Nebraska border, so I doubt I'll be done the next day. It's just one of those unfortunate things. That's just part of it, I guess. It sucks. It's just, it's just like anything else in life. It ain't always gonna be pretty in trucking. There's gonna be delays. There's gonna be, just different little things and just mess up your plans and stuff like that. There's only so much you can do. So, and there's just some things that's just out of your control. So, all I can do is just drive as far as I can. I got about 4 hours and some change left on my clock. So I'm trying to get as far as I can. Probably won't make it all the way through Nebraska today. So I'll find somewhere to stop at, and I'll get up early, try and truck on tomorrow, drive all day tomorrow, see how close I can get, and then try to find a decent spot to where I can at least leave out again an early time in the morning, and then carry on back to the house. See this, oh shit, almost tripped. This is what I'm talking about. Big old truck stop, 15 islands, over 400 parking spots. Look at all that. See, that's what I'm talking about. I like big truck stops like this because right now it's 8 o'clock. Normally, every truck stop you go to be damn near full and you only have the crappy parking spots. But obviously a place with 400 spots you're gonna have some wiggle room. So I'm gonna shower up, get some grub, might get some chicken. We gonna call it a night and keep on trucking on towards the house. All right, we gotta watch out for a second. Let's see if this truck's over here. All right, I should be able to pull out. So you gotta watch these trucks sometimes because these fools like to park in your way, take up lanes and stuff, make it hard to get out. Yeah, I'll be good. Looks like the rain's finally drying up from earlier. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it a night. Try and get some shut eye. I gotta get up at 3-some in the morning, start rolling. Leave out at 4. Head on back to the house. What's up, YouTubers? Finally back home. It's been a long week, man. So my dirty ass truck, I'm gonna do an oil change on it today. I might run it through the wash. She needs it. I need to start getting ready to get some tires for her and do an alignment. Well, getting alignment done. I can't do them on myself no more, but Inside tread is starting to cup and bald as hell. But anyways, nice neighbor. Anyways, got back yesterday. Got back tremendously later than I wanted to. You know, it was just ever since I picked up the hay and that put me behind. It was just one problem after another. Coming back yesterday morning, I was driving through, just entered through Kentucky, going eastbound on 24. I forget what town this was. Yeah, I think it was right outside Cadiz, Kentucky. They're doing construction over there, and they closed the entire eastbound side of 24 down. So I had to take an alternate route, which was going down. I forget the highway numbers, but it involved going down a bunch of Kentucky back road highways that were narrow, very curvy. I mean, just sketchy as can be, being around, you know, being that I was carrying hay, of all things. So sketchy back roads, and just early morning. Thank God the sun was just coming up. So I had to deal with that. It took me that killed about 35 minutes just to get through that. Then once I finally got back on 24 where it was open again, my truck decided to overheat. So I was just driving down. I was in the middle of a construction zone, so it was still one lane. Truck decided to overheat, and it just went out. I mean, it just shut down while I was driving. So thankfully, I was able to. When it did shut down, I was able to. It had just opened up back to 2 lanes, so I was able to coast back over to the side real quick. So that killed another probably about 20 some minutes. Thankfully, thank God, another Huff and Puff driver just so happened to be dropping by. He stopped. He helped me add water to it. I think my EGR cooler, some stupid, went out. But thankfully, it wasn't anything debilitating. You know, none that had to get towed. And it was right by the Tennessee line. So I mean, it could have happened in a way worse spot. It could have happened when I was way out west, but thank God it didn't. She held strong, and then once I added water to her, she still held strong. I just had to kind of baby her, just keep the temps down. But we made it back to the shop, so she's getting worked on today. And thankfully, dispatch was understanding. They let me have a couple extra days off. No, so I'll be leaving out Wednesday. Don't know where I'm going, but I'll be leaving out Wednesday. So happy about that. So I truly love the company I work for. They're freaking awesome, understanding, and they're just all around awesome. So I can't complain one bit about that. So right now I'm getting the rest, getting to take care of some business. Like I said, this truck's gonna get washed up, cleaned up. But overall, I took some awesome shots, and I'll probably post them towards the end of the video. And you know, I hope y'all enjoyed this overall video. Hopefully it won't be too long, but hell, if it is, I'll post it anyway. If y'all like it, you like it, give it a thumbs up, and comment freely, and please subscribe. It would greatly be appreciated. So I love you guys. You guys are awesome. God bless y'all. Other drivers out there, y'all stay safe, and you know, do y'all's thing. Peace.